Hi, hello, and welcome to day 4 of 24 recipes till Christmas, where every day I will be posting a recipe until Christmas Eve. So make sure you hit the notification button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the recipes. Today I will be making sausage fritters, and I will be using a Portuguese sausage called Alheira. Alheira was brought to Portugal by the Jewish community because most sausages in Portugal are made out of pork. The Jewish community then created this sausage for them, and it's mainly made out of chicken, rabbit, and veal. And today when it first started off, it was just within the Jewish community, but now you can find it all over Portugal, and it's become quite the delicatessen to have. Today we're making little fritters out of these alheiras. So for this recipe, we're gonna need 2 alheiras. We're gonna need a raw egg, some parsley, about half an onion, a clove of garlic. We're gonna need flour and bread crumbs, and of course oil for frying our little fritters. And I'm using just olive oil. So this is the olive oil that I use. It's for frying in high temperatures. So let's get into it. Bora cozinhar. So we want a bowl to put everything in, and we're gonna start off by separating our egg. So we're gonna put our egg white in here. So we're gonna start off by separating our egg and yolk. You just want to break up the yolk a little bit and break up our egg whites a bit. So now we're going to open up our alheira, and I find the easiest way is to just use a sharp knife and make a slit so you can take out the filling. And now it should just be easy to remove the casing and put it in. And I like, as I'm doing this, I like breaking it up into little pieces. And it should just come out very easily. And you can buy alheira. Usually at most Portuguese butchers will have them, and also some Portuguese grocery stores. I have never seen it at a Canadian grocery store. So it is definitely something that you need to go to a Portuguese grocery store to buy, or a butcher. It is becoming quite popular now, so I wonder if that's something that you're gonna see in grocery stores now, in like Canadian grocery stores. So something to see, because when you go to Portugal, it's in a lot of menus you can have alheira just fried, sort of like a bitoque with french fries and a fried egg on top. Okay, so we've removed all the casing. So I had already pre-chopped my onions, but I want to mince everything very finely. So I'm going to use my mini food processor, and I'm going to add in the onion, the clove of garlic, and the parsley, and just mince it up fine. And I find the best way to do that is with the mini food processor. You can also just chop it up. I find it like that, it's just very easy to do. You can see it's like minced finely, so you're looking for this kind of consistency. So now we're gonna add it to our bowl. So now we've added all the ingredients into our bowl, and I find the easiest way to mix it up is with your hands. You can also just use like a fork, but I find the hands just work much better in mixing everything up. So I'm just taking my watch off. So here we have it, it's all mixed up. We're gonna form it into little balls. So now that our mixture is all mixed up, we're gonna form them into little balls. Like, think of like Timbit balls. So So I'm using a 1 tablespoon measuring spoon to measure them all out. That way they're all even. I find that's the easiest way to do it. So we're just forming into little balls like so. So we ended up getting 30 little alheira balls. So it really depends on how big your alheiras are, but you should get between 25 and 30 little balls. Timbits, can I say that? Little fritters, balls. So, all right, so now we have our breadcrumbs, our flour, and our egg whites. We're going to first dip them in the flour, then the egg whites, and then the breadcrumbs. And then we're gonna start frying. But first we're gonna bread them all, then fry them. So we're gonna roll them in the flour, and then I just like to shake off the excess flour like so. And then with a clean hand, you're gonna roll them in the egg white and just take off any excess, and then put it in the breadcrumbs. And the same thing, just shake off. So always keep a wet hand and then a dry hand, and you're shaking. So we've breaded our alheira into our little balls, are breaded, and now we're gonna start frying. I find that cast iron is fantastic for frying stuff because it keeps the heat even. We don't need a lot of oil to fry these in because we're gonna be rotating them. So half a fingernail, or well, it's almost a fingernail, should be okay. And now I'm just heating up the oil. Don't need it at a high temperature. I just have it at like a 6, a medium. And I have a plate here with some paper towel ready to go, and my bongs and our little fritters all ready to fry. Olive oil is hot, and I'm gonna start adding in our little fritters. And we want to get them golden brown, and you don't want to overcrowd the pan. It should take you about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So once they start to get a golden color, you can turn them. You just want to make sure that they're golden brown on all sides. So once they are golden brown, like this golden color on all sides, we can remove them. So they shouldn't take too long, like maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side. But as long as they're like this golden color, you're good to take them out. So here we have our little alheira fritters. And now comes the most difficult part. I know I always say this, and I mean it. This is the most difficult part. Let's have a taste. These alheira fritters, on the outside, they're gonna be really crunchy because we just fried them with breadcrumbs. And on the inside, they're gonna be really soft. Not like a meatball at all. It's hard to explain, but let me show you. So we have the crunchy outside of the alheira. And now let's see inside. See how creamy it is inside? That's what it is. It's perfectly creamy inside, and then the outside has that crunch from us frying it and the breadcrumbs. It is really delicious. And the taste of the alheira, it's just, I can't even explain it. It's not, I wouldn't, like if you wanted to make this with a different sausage, you totally could. I would probably use chicken or turkey, but it's the taste of having the poultry, rabbit, and veal in the sausage that gives it that very unique taste of the alheira. This would be also great for New Year's Eve, or to have as your main meal and serve it with rice. That would be perfect, or even fries. But yeah, you can serve it as an appetizer or as a main meal. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know if you make it, And remember, subscribe and hit the notification button as I will be posting one recipe every day until Christmas Eve. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.